Go.
Hey!
Hello. Hello, Mr. Aaron, Mr. Ryan. How are you today?
Great.
Good. Okay. So, I'm talking about a very basic problem today. Which is the usually the first questions to solve when you want to do this coding interviews. Okay. So it's called two-sum. Two-sum. So basically, you're given a list of numbers.
Yeah.
2, 1, 7, 8, 5, right?
No.
And then you're given a target 7, okay? So you need to return the index, you know the index. The first number, the index is 0, yeah? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called index, yeah? Because in computers, the array starts with index 0. This is called the 0, the index 0 element, yeah? The first element, for the first number. So look, the target is 7. So which two numbers added to 7?
2 and 5.
2 and 5. So this index is what?
That have to be 2 numbers.
Yeah, 2 numbers. That's why we call it two-sum.
Oh.
Okay, so this index, what's the index of 2?
The index of 2 is...
What did I just say about the first number starts with index 0 or 1?
0.
Yeah, and what's the index of 5? What's the index of 5? How many numbers?
4.
Yes, that's right. So you just need to return 0 and 4, okay? And you can only you are allowed to use the number only once. So if the target is 4, 8, yeah, and there's a 4 here, you are not allowed to use the index 4 twice. Am I right? Alright? Yes? But you can, if there are another 4 here, then you can return the index of this and this, right? Does it make sense? But you're not allowed to return two-sum index. Does it make sense?
You can do 7 and 1.
Yeah, 7 and 1 as well. So, if there are multiple solutions, return any one of them, okay? Potentially the first pair, right? Right? Does it make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any idea how we're doing this? Remember we talked about...
Brute forcing.
Yes, brute forcing. So how are we brute forcing this kind of thing? So if there are n numbers, then we try each... How are we brute forcing?
Checking each.
Each what? Each pair, right?
Yeah. Without using dynamic programming.
That's okay, that's not dynamic programming. Yeah. Look, so pair, there are n numbers, right? Eric?
Yeah.
Maybe we thought about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 numbers, and we want to check if there are numbers adding to 6, yeah? So how many pairs we can have? 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4. Alright?
2, 4.
Sorry? Yeah, I know, but this is the pairs we need to check, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? So how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 6 pairs, right? Alright?
And the target is 6.
Yeah, it's 6 the pairs, alright? So we just look at I, we can just do this brute forcing, okay? Easy. Brute forcing. Define, let's do this two-sum. And we're given the lumps, right? And then given a target, let's call it T. What's missing?
Column.
Okay, so look,
Ooh.
the n, the index, the maximum will be up to n, but not including, right? Length T, right? Right, Eric? So this is the maximum index. The maximum index n or what? What's the maximum index of this T?
N.
No, n minus 1. Remember, it starts from 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I right? If there are 5 elements, the maximum index is what?
5 minus 1. 4.
Yeah, well done. Okay, so look. For I
In
range
Yeah.
n, right? So up to n, right? Look. Oh, yeah. This is brute forcing, look. And then for another loop, right, Eric? For j in range what? I, okay? Let's just start it from I, alright? Up to I, right? Look, if num, okay, Eric, nums I plus nums j equals what? Target. Actually, that's not t, that's nums, okay? Okay? Then we just return, right? Return what, Eric? We can return ji, right? Because j is smaller than I, right? So look, when I is 5, j will be in range I, which will be 0 to 4, right? When I is 3, what's the range of j? When I is 3, what's the range of J?
The range of J is 1 to 2.
0 to
0
2.
to- yeah.
No. When I is 4, what's the range?
0 to 3.
Okay, so look, if
Yeah.
I plus J equals T, then we return Ji, right?
Yeah.
What's the time complexity?
Quite.
How many loops? How many?
N squared.
Yes, we're done. Be confident. Come on.
Yeah, bye.
O(n) squared. Why is that? Because look, this needs
Because
this is n iteration. For each n, it needs roughly n iteration, right? Linear, right? So actually, this is what? N squared divided by 2. Eric, look, this is n squared divided by 2, roughly, okay? But we drop the constant, right? We drop the constant, so it's quadratic. Got it? Quadratic. How do you spell quadratic?
K.
Quadratic, yeah? Quadratic meaning this, yeah? Got it? Alright?
Oh.
Can we do better? This is too slow, right? Remember, this is too slow. This is too slow, yeah? When n is 100, what's n squared? Is 100, yeah? When it's 1,000, what's 1,000? 60, right? Right? It will be a million, right? When n goes 1,000, there will be a million, so it's too slow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how can we do better? How can we do better? Using what? Yeah, using something. Using what? Using what?
Notebook.
Notebook. Why do we need a notebook? So we just put numbers that we have seen. We have seen already in the notebook, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then we find out. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we want to find out if the number added to 6, what do we do? 1. So if now I've seen 1. So what numbers do I need to make it up to 6?
5.
Yes. Is 5 in the notebook?
No.
Okay. I put 1 in the notebook. Okay. So this is notebook. Okay. I put a 1 here. 2 is what number do I need to make to 6?
4.
Is 4 in the notebook?
Yeah.
Not yet. We haven't seen them.
Oh.
We haven't seen it yet, right?
Yeah.
So, but we put a 2 in here, right? Is 3 in the notebook? What do I need for 3 to be in the notebook? For
3.
6, yeah. Is 3 in the notebook?
No.
I put a 3 here. 4, what do I need?
2.
2. Is 2 in the notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, so we return the notebook which is the 2, which is 0, 1. We always return the index, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, it's 1, 4, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
How many parts do we need? We're just going from beginning to the end and that's it, right?
Yeah.
What's the time complexity?
O(n).
We're done. Why is O(n)?
Because we're checking through all of the notes.
Only once,
Yeah.
just one time. What's the space complexity?
O(n).
Why is O(n)?
Because we're using a notebook.
We're done. Okay, let's write this.
Did you saw that great cushion?
Come on, you don't want to let people over the world see your cushion, okay? Define two sum. Okay.
Yeah.
Lambs and key. What's missing?
Whoops. Column.
How do you define a notebook? How do you define a notebook? Notebook, look. Let's do it. Look at scene. Okay? Scene. We define the notebook as the name scene. Equals what? Default dictionary
.com.
and int. Okay? This is the same as this, but
Tomorrow is mommy's birthday.
yeah. But this is better because when you haven't got the key in the dictionary, this will report an error, but this is not. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
So actually we can do here do this dictionary. Just do this, yeah. Curly brace, yeah. Curly brace. Okay. Look. Do you still remember the enumerate function? Like if the lambs equals A, B, C, okay? A, B, C. What's the enumerate nums? Enumerate. What's this word? Enumerate nums. What does it mean? This will give you what? The index. 0, A, and 1, B, and 2, what?
C.
Yeah, we're done. So the first one, it will give you the index. The second one will be the value, right? Yeah. Okay, so that will be easier.
Mm.
For I,
In.
V, I, comma V in numerator. Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Nums.
Come on.
So what's I? What we get for I? I will be
I will be
the what?
first
The what?
number.
The what? What's this? What's this?
Notebook. The
The
first number. 0.
the index. Yeah, the index. And V will be the what? The,
P will be the second number.
Verb.
the values of the numbers. Okay, that's the numbers in the array.
And scene is
Okay.
the notebook.
Okay, so look.
Scene is
So look. We now we have the V, right, Eric? We have the V.
yeah.
So what do we need? We are what number are we looking for in the notebook?
We're looking for T.
No. We want to add it to T, but now we have V. So what number we need to add, looking for in the notebook?
We need to look for
Look, we are now at 4, but we are on the target 6.
V or T. No, we need to look for the two numbers to target.
Yeah, and one is T, then one is
One
V.
is V. One is I.
No, come on. One is V. V plus something equals T. So what's this something? We are looking for two numbers adding to T. We now have V. What's this?
It's V minus no T minus V.
Yeah, well done. So look,
Yeah, well done.
look.
Look.
If T minus V in scene, yeah, in the notebook.
Yeah.
So now then we return. We just return. Look,
Everyone knows in the
return what? What's the current index? What's the current index? What's the current index?
I.
Yeah, and what's the index?
Target.
No.
value.
No, this is the key, right? Then we store the, so it will be scene
Verb.
T minus V. This is the key, right? So in the notebook, what we store, Eric? We store the key as the value, and then we store the value as the index, right? Alright, look, Eric. 1, 2, 3. So let's put this in the notebook. What we are storing is that 1 will be 0. The key will be 1.
Yeah.
2 will be what? 3 will be what?
2 will be 1.
3 will be
2.
yeah. Well done. So look, the index of
Yeah, well
index
done.
of T minus V is sin T minus V, right? So what's missing here? Don't say me. Don't say
Cash.
no. So what we need to put this V in a notebook with index I, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Scene equals
Sin what? Sin
V.
V equals what?
target.
The index. What's the index? What did I just say?
Index.
What's index here?
Index is.
Which one is the index? Come on. Which one is the index?
Ah.
I. Come on. Right?
You don't need this bit.
Okay. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Okay. So that's it. So does it? Okay. Let me. Okay. Write it. Come on. I just erase it in front of you. If T minus V in the scene, what will you return? We need to return those two indexes.
Return.
Yeah, return. You write it now.
Return.
Come on, return is here, not here. Return.
Return index. No,
What
return
index?
Answer.
No, there's no answer. Come on.
Value.
There's no value. Return what?
Enumerate.
What?
V is not so.
I.
Yeah, one of them is I. Yeah? Return what?
Return.
What's the index of current index?
V.
I.
Yeah, in return I. Yeah.
I said I.
And what's the next index in making up to T?
V.
V is the value. Come on.
T minus V.
T minus V is the value. What's its index in a
T.
notebook? What's the index in a notebook?
I. N.
0.
Come on. The scene is the notebook, right?
Yeah.
The key is the value. So what's the index? It will be this one, right? Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so write it.
Okay.
Come on, you're not
C.
remembering it.
Oh.
Scene, because this is the notebook, yeah? And then this is the key, which is the value. And basically, you're looking up this value in the notebook, and then you will find out the index, alright? Alright? Come on. And then because you want to return an array of that, so we return these two numbers, okay? A and B, yeah? Which A is the V, B is the sin, P minus V. Alright? Does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Yeah, but
Any questions so far?
no.
Okay, good job today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for today.